mental capacity to make a will or trust. The probate code lays out the standard for what mental capacity you have to be able to make a will or trust. One of the easiest way to discuss it is, does the person understand what they're doing? Do they understand what a will is? Do they understand what a trust is? Do they know who their relatives are? Do they know what they own? Do they know who their friends are? What do they know? And so those are really important questions for an attorney who's helping somebody do their estate plan, and also for the beneficiaries of a trust. Did they have the requisite mental capacity? Do they suffer from dementia? Are they under the influence of a narcotic? Were they taking painkillers? What were the facts and circumstances around the execution of the will? It's actually a very complex question in the case of someone who has dementia. Why? Because dementia is a continuum, and sometimes, and if you know someone with dementia, a loved one, you'll know that people have good days and they have bad days. And so they might be also great in the morning, and then in the afternoon they have sundown syndrome, and so they are much more confused and disoriented. And so it's really hard in a will contest to prove at X date they were definitely incompetent with regard to the ability to understand what they were signing. If somebody has very advanced dementia, or they have a very severe traumatic brain injury, something like that, it might be quite obvious and you would show the medical records. But in the case of someone who has a dementia and they're on that continuum, then you would need an expert to prove why it is they couldn't understand what they were doing at that time. But it's a factual inquiry that would have to be made with witnesses and experts and review of a medical record to say definitively on that date, that person at that time couldn't understand what they were doing. It is not a straightforward matter. And people will say, oh, but they had dementia. No, that is one factor that has to be considered. But the question is, in that precise moment when they were going over their estate plan and signed it, what was their capacity at that time? Hey guys, it's Attorney Amy. I hope you liked that video. For more content like this, please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I post content weekly. If there's topics or issues you think I should cover, please let me know in the comments.